What's up, guys, and welcome back to another full day of eating vlog slash this is what I'm up to recently. You're seeing this right now, getting ready to go work out. It's like 5:30 in the morning, so I'm taking some Run Everything Labs, Enter with Purpose, cola flavored pre-workout mixed with my creatine. Super early in the morning, was super tired. See, yep, didn't want to go, but it was an upper body day. You're seeing my warm up right here. I have switched my lifting plan recently, and if you hang around for a little bit, I talk about it in this video. This is just me warming up for my strict overhead presses. The program that I'm doing now is all percentage based. So basically at some point in time, you test your 1 rep max and then you do sets of, your movement percentages based on that. Overhead pressing. Okay, here's the thing. I really like my shoulders. I think they're one of my best body parts, and I don't mean that in a cocky, braggy, the struggle. Ugh. But strict overhead pressing has always been so hard for me. So hard, and it is for a lot of women, so, that's what that is. So you just saw I was doing regular strict presses, and now I'm doing 1 1/4 strict presses. This workout, I'm only showing you kind of my big powerlifting movements. I'm not showing you all of my accessory work because I do pay for somebody's programming, and legally I'm not allowed to, show you the whole thing because I don't want to get sued. So there's that. Now I'm doing some seated overhead press. Guys, at this point, my shoulders are just like dead, shot. Torturous. And this is only 55 pounds on the bar, but I promise you it feels like a bajillion. So yeah, it was fun times. After this, I did some face pull. Well, I think you're gonna see that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Calm down, Christy. See, struggling, but getting it done. That's the key in a lot of movements. You theoretically don't want to just blow through your workout movements. You want to have purpose. You want to be lifting with intent. Even if you're doing, 5 reps, 8 reps, 12 reps, by the time you get to the end of your set, you want it to be a struggle. And you can see right here in this movement, I literally, even though I'm just using the bar for these kneeling landmine presses, I have to use my other hand at the beginning to kind of help me because it's just getting heavy and I'm getting tired. When you're moving for you what is considered a lot of weight, by the time your workout's done, you should be fried. It should be a hard workout, especially when it comes to like powerlifting and stuff like that. So that's just something to keep in mind too. No. So hard. And then we're back to those face pulls that I was kind of telling you about. I'm kind of glad I filmed these because I thought I was pulling it more around my face. You can see I'm kind of pulling it down towards my shoulders and not as horizontal to like my eyebrows, if you will. Whenever you do these, you want to pull the band so it's kind of like a movement as if you were putting like a crown on your head, right? Like putting on your tiara. You can see I'm pulling a little more to my collarbone than to my forehead. So it is a perk to film yourself, even if it seems kind of douchey, just so you can see your form, whether it's good, it's bad, and what you need to improve upon. Hello, back from the gym. Gonna drink some. Okay, I just want to preface this. The last video I posted, I think I talked about Ghost Protein, the vegan one being disgusting. All of their other not vegan ones are great, including ones that taste like chocolate chip cookies. And this has like chunks of cookie and chocolate chips in it. I love it. What is it? It's like 8:15 right now, and I'm already like, you can tell, I'm ready. I just got back from the gym. I'm like ready for a nap already, but it's a work from home day. I have like 3 meetings this morning that start at 8:30. So I'm gonna drink this, look this up real quick. I'm gonna make an espresso, like latte coffee thing, because we finally got an espresso thing. Welcome to the 21st century. And today I think is just gonna end up being like a, I don't know, like a vlog, what I eat in a day after I do some work. I'll probably like spin and do a yoga class. I'll show you that, and then we'll have a sit down chat about goals, plans, workout, all that kind of stuff. I'll show you what I'm making for dinner, which I just took some chicken out of the freezer to defrost for that. It's gonna be kung pao chicken with peas and rice. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, maybe I'll take a nap in there somewhere. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna drink this, gonna make some coffee, and I will catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, it is, what time is it? 11:30, and in like a half an hour I'm gonna go spin. And usually when I work out, so before I lift, I'll take a pre-workout, but before I spin, I normally take Run Everything Labs Destroy That Enemy, which is a non-stim fat burner. Fat burners aren't gonna make you magically lose weight. This one specifically, though, kind of it's good for body composition, essentially. Yeah. Brought in the big guns.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of it, like the green coffee, the green tea, and stuff are going to help. They say boost your metabolism, essentially fire on all cylinders. The coleus forcillin and carnitine all work for fat transposition. Just gonna help you move fat a little bit more. Garcinia cambogia is more of a, there's a lot of things, but essentially it just curbs your appetite a little bit more. And then the dandelion root powder is going to be, helps you shed excess water. It's a very light dosage, so it's not going to like dry you out like people would take dandelion root before a competition or anything like that. But it's just this is essentially just the kind of, ultimately it's just going to help with body competition or composition. It's literally going to do nothing unless you do something with it. Yeah, so it's not just like a magic thing that you like, I'm going to drink this and not exercise and eat like garbage and magic's going to happen. But this is the one specifically that I wanted to ask about. So it's called Onward, and Run Everything Labs touts it as like a little burst of caffeine, immune support, multivitamin kind of focus, mood enhancer. So it has a little, this is what my thing was. It has a tiny bit of caffeine in it. But what's the thing, like it doesn't make you jittery. Right, we've talked about this before, but it's like, so it's not a tiny bit of caffeine. It's 200 milligrams of caffeine.
So it is.
So this is a large coffee.
It's what you'd get in your average like Monster energy drink.
A little bit more. Monsters, I think, will roughly.
But energy drinks average like 200 to 350.
Right.
So, but there's something that's like it gives you caffeine, so it like wakes you up. But there's something in it that kind of like calms you down.
So our proprietary blend in here, it does have some things that are commonly referred to as nootropics to help you essentially not feel the negative effects of too much caffeine. So that's usually when you see a nootropic in a pre-workout or anything else, it is to combat the high caffeine, so you get the energy without the jitters, without the nervousness, without the negative impacts. It helps your mind remain calm while your body kind of maintains the energy that you would get from that caffeine. And the rest is just like a low multivitamin.
Perfect. That's what I was trying to. You just know the technicalities, then can explain it better than me.
And I probably could explain it a little more if I.
This was I was like, hey, come here.
So if I miss something, if I miss something, I didn't really get to really look at these and just double check. But this is just off the top of my head.
Yes. So that's that.
Cool.
And I'm gonna take these right before I spin. Okay, first of all, I'm never this matchy-matchy, but Flag Nor Fell, which is like my favorite like ride or die clothing brand, they are having a warehouse sale right now, and these leggings that come in a ton of other colors too are only $21, right? High rise, cover the belly button, which we all love. Pockets on the side, so if you know you're at the gym, you can slide your cell phone in there, whatever the case is. The matchy shirts are on sale, and then the bras, high impact. It's very sweaty because I just I just spun, but bras are only $15 that match. It is like, if you like good quality kind of workout stuff, hit it up. Hit it up. I promise you won't regret it. So check it out. Flag Nor Fell, link in the description below. Okay, so as promised, I don't know, whatever. Earlier I said I was gonna kind of chat with you. This is crooked and it's gonna bug up too bad. Earlier I was gonna tell you, I chatted after my workout and said I was gonna explain to you kind of like what my workouts are like right now, and where I'm kind of going from here. So basically, if you know me, I'm like ride or die Dana Lynn Bailey. Even in this video alone, I've already talked a lot about her supplement line, which is Run Everything Labs. I've chatted about her athletic clothing line, her and her husband, which is Flag Nor Fell. And I, for at least the past year, and then a couple years even before that, on and off, I have followed her, she calls it her DLB, Daily Bodybuilding Plan. It's, it's $7 a month, you get a new workout every day. It's very bodybuilding focused. So one day is legs with a glute focus, one day is legs with a hamstring or quad focus, one day is shoulders, one day is chest, one day is like arms, like thighs and tries, one day's back, all that kind of stuff. And I love bodybuilding style, right? But I noticed my body as of recently kind of just, even with adding weight to my lifts, it kind of has just like stalled, if you will. So I thought, and I was getting a little bored. I was getting a little bored of like supersetting with 4 sets of 12 every movement over and over. So I was like, it's time to kind of switch things up a little bit. And that's very common in lifting. A lot of times people, no matter what style of working out you do, if you lift, there's normally like 12 to 15 week blocks of a program that people do. And then you do that for the 12 to 15 weeks, and then you kind of switch it up to something else or, something like that. I am now following, drumroll, it's not that very exciting, I know. Bonnie Schroeder, I'll pop a picture up of her right here. Like, some people, like, this is goals. I am like in love. I actually found out about her through Dana Lynn Bailey's Instagram, and Bonnie Schroeder is a female power lifter. She has daily programming as well, just like Dana Lynn Bailey. $6 a month, updated every single day, and it's her exact programming, and it is more of a power building. So what's the difference? Bodybuilding, Dana Lynn Bailey's is very supersets, lots of reps, all that kind of stuff. The power building is a mesh of powerlifting and bodybuilding jammed into one. So if you don't know, powerlifting is like, has all of your big lifts, your squat, your deadlift, your bench, and in this case, in this programming, also overhead press. So I go in every day. I follow Bonnie Schroeder's program. I go in every day. There's 2 squat days, 2 chest days, a deadlift, and an overhead press day. So 6 days total. I go in, and my first 3 movements are some variation of that. So a typical, in today's video, you saw I had my strict press. I had a set of those. I had a set of the 1 1/4 rep strict presses, and then I had seated barbell presses. A typical squat day will start off with like pause squats for a couple sets, and then maybe tempo squats, and then maybe some regular squats in there. And then it's followed up by bodybuilding type stuff. So you have your powerlifting and your bodybuilding, and it comes together and it makes power building. The irony in all of this is my husband, if you watched any of my other videos, you know I tend to do this. My loving husband told me like 2 years ago that I should do power building, and I was like, you're dumb. I don't like your ideas, and I'm not gonna listen to you. And then here we are, 2 years later, and I'm like, this is great. I'm noticing, like, even when I do this, like I'm starting to finally notice, like I'm starting to slowly get a lifting, like I look like I lift heavy. If you see me with not a lot of clothes on. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I don't have any plans to kind of change this. I keep, it's very percentage based. So, you know, you test your 1 rep maxes, and then for like 15 weeks or so, it's all percentage based until you eventually test again, see where you're at. Hopefully those weights go up on your squat, your bench, your deadlift, and all that kind of stuff. And then you kind of just restart it. And I have now, at some point down the line, I'll probably switch it up again because I get fickle like that. But right now, loving it, dig it. It's a little longer than I'd like. Typically with bodybuilding, I can get in and out of the gym in like just over an hour, like an hour and 15 minutes. This takes like an hour and a half, hour 45, because when you're moving a lot more weight, weights are that much heavier. You have to take longer rests in between sets to get like the lifts done. You can't just like, I don't know. You just have to rest more to be able to perform the movement better. So as far as food goes, I've been cutting kind of since the beginning of December, down 15 pounds. I did 8 weeks of dieting, 2 weeks of maintenance. Now I'm back on dieting / cutting again. I'm in like week 3 of my second round of that. I'll probably go 8 weeks again, do another 2 weeks of maintenance, kind of 8 weeks dieting, 2 weeks maintenance, 8 weeks dieting, 2 weeks maintenance, until I get to my goal, which is kind of arbitrary. But once I get to that goal, which I think should be in like May, give or take. Your bodies are weird. It could take shorter, it could take longer. I don't know. But once I get down to kind of that goal weight, or my physique looks how I want it to, I will do a reverse diet. Reverse diet's a whole complicated beast. I'm not going to get into it right now. We'll probably chat about it when the time comes. But that's it right now. So cutting, dieting, losing weight, it's going good. Power building, strength is going up. Getting some, you can't tell in this shot, but I promise I'm getting stronger. And that's that. I'll see you for my second meal of the day and for dinner. So stick around, don't go anywhere.
I'm on the bed, don't want no flowers cause they simple pain. You don't look sad anyway, wait. I see you smiling so I can't stand all of your tears cause they fake. I know what they really feel. They wouldn't know much about me. Not into fucking with all these, wait. Money don't count itself. Always be counting on what I earn. If I'm alive then I make it work. Won't get caught up with these dirty drugs. False love was all I got in this mess. Talking about how they be getting drips. Truthfully, I got lost too in the moment. But now I'm alone and I'm torn. Got caught up in my head, far way to fight. I don't know where I'm going. Got caught up in my head, far way to fight. I don't know where I'm going. I got this butterfly singing in my mind. I'm far from life, my reminiscence fading in my life. I'm holding tight before I die. Let me find real lost in my trap in gyms. I'm paralyzed, dummy and Austin side by side. That Bill and God. Got a lot of friends, but still so lonely. I don't know about all the streets fall through me. Can't run away from you inside me. Better days, but I still feel so lonely. 지금도 쉽게 나 burn out. 사람을 못 믿어, I'm alone now. 버리지 못하는 추억들이 많아서 can't run away, I'm no good now. I'm using more everything. From you I will never be free. Can't stop me from everything. So I don't know where to go now. Got caught up in my head, thought way too far ahead. I don't know where I'm going. Got caught up in my head, thought way too far ahead. I don't know where I'm going.
All right, so it's 8 p.m., finally dinner time. Well, past dinner time, but that's okay. I'm not going to show you this recipe like step by step. I'm just going to kind of describe it to you, show you the finished product, call it a day. It's Kung Pao chicken with sugar snap peas and white rice. So what I'm going to do is I have some chicken breast here. I'm just going to cube it up, pat it dry, salt, pepper, coat it in a little bit of flour, and then just cook it on a skillet with some like olive oil or something like that. And then I'm going to take some sugar snap peas and saute them with some scallions, a little bit of olive oil in it, salt, pepper, boom, good to go. We have some white rice cooking in our rice cooker, done. And then the sauce, all the sauces is I'm gonna just take some chili sauce, some minced garlic, some soy sauce, thin it out with a little bit of water and about a tablespoon or two of vinegar and a little bit of sugar. Once the chicken's done, I'm just gonna pour the sauce on top, let it kind of cook down, simmer for a couple minutes. Rice, peas, chicken on top with sauce. I haven't made this before, so hopefully it like sounds fine. It's gonna be fine no matter what. But like I said, I'm not gonna show you step by step how to make it, but that's literally it. Pretty easy it seems. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, and that is where we're gonna wrap this vlog up. I hope you got some workout motivation, some food motivation, something. We're gonna go ahead, eat this dinner. Clearly I have washed my face, put on my jammies, my wine jammies. Face is really red because I have a microdermabrasion thing that I do 3 times a week, and then I put retinol on top, so look like a little tomato. But we're gonna eat, we're gonna watch some Married at First Sight, probably, I hope, and then we're gonna just chill out the rest of the evening. So thanks for sticking around. Give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.